So of the two movies that came out this weekend, I could have chose between Pitch Perfect 2 or Mad Max Fury Road. Obvious choice, right? Mad Max Fury Road. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. So Mad Max Fury Road is the fourth installment in this franchise. It's been over 30 years since the previous installment, Thunderdome. Tom Hardy has replaced Mel Gibson from the previous Mad Max, and Charlize Theron has replaced Tina Turner. So we have a brand new cast, but the director George Miller, who's like 70 years old, is back to finish his franchise. Depending on how you think of it, this could be the conclusion of the franchise, or there might be a sequel. We'll see how it plays out. Now, I went into this movie almost completely blind because I have never seen any of the three original Mad Max movies. Mad Max Road Warrior, or Mad Max Thunderdome, I haven't seen any of them. The only knowledge came from my dad, who I went to go see this with, and he said that it was an extremely over-the-top movie, and that they relied on practical effects rather than special effects. And he didn't fucking lie. I'm just gonna get straight to the point because the action in this movie is insane, to say the least. As you see Charlize Theron and Tom Hardy kicking a lot of ass, shooting guys in the face and pushing guys off the side of cars and then getting run over, you can't help but think to yourself, oh, that looked like it hurt. Oh, I can't look. Oh, but I have to. It's so awesome. Oh, it's so awesome. So in regards to the action in this movie, it absolutely blew my expectations away because it was so explosive, yet so well done at the same time. I also have to say that I really liked the cast in this movie. I thought Tom Hardy did a great job as Mad Max, even though his role was kind of limited, which was kind of disappointment since he did such a good job as Mad Max. The villain in this movie, holy shit, he was messed up. Actually, when you think about it, everyone in this movie is pretty messed up, but him, he was the worst of them all. Not just physically, but kind of mentally at the same time. To me, he was a cross between the villain from The Dark Knight Returns, yeah, that guy, I don't know his name off the top of my head, and the guy from the front cover of the Twisted Metal video game. Combine those two, and you got yourself a very screwed up villain. There were a few things that kind of stuck out to me that I didn't like, more technical issues than anything else. The beginning action sequence in this movie where Tom Hardy is trying to escape all these crazy bald-headed freaks, it's almost like the director pressed fast forward because he wanted to get to all the other carnage later on in the movie. Also, the nauseating cinematography that would probably give some people epilepsy definitely got on my nerve. And for people who aren't fans of the original or have no prior knowledge, they might not understand that this movie has very little story. The story of this movie is a 2-hour-long chase that spans the entire movie. Maybe bits and pieces of character development, but aside from that, it's just an insanely long action sequence from start to finish. I'm going to be fair to this movie since I haven't seen the original trilogy, and I'll rate it like this. For a general audience who has never seen or heard of Mad Max before, I still think they would absolutely love this movie for the action sequences and characters, and I personally will give this movie a 3.5 out of 5. My dad, on the other hand, who is a huge fan of the Mad Max series, gave this movie a 4.5 out of 5. So I will average those two reviews and give Mad Max Fury Road a 4 out of 5. So have you seen Mad Max Fury Road? Did you see it? What did you think about it? Whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, punch that like button, and I'll see you guys next time on Preview Review. Thanks for watching.